I could kill you and no one would ever know.
There's something haunting yet strangely relatable about someone just picking up and leaving after a tragedy. Malik's story starts with him walking away from Oakland, his brother gone, nothing but the weight of a backpack and grief.
That sense of wanting to vanish completely after losing someone, it hits hard. I kept picturing Malik, clutching his notebook, almost like it's a shield or maybe a way to process everything when words fail in real life.
Yeah, it's like the notebook becomes his only anchor. The choice to hitchhike, too, just adds this layer of risk. He's not running toward anything. He's just running from pain, hoping the road will eat it up.
And with every ride, every small town he passes, it feels like he's searching for silence. Not the peaceful kind, but that numb, survive at all costs quiet. It's such a vulnerable way to move through the world.
That actually sets the stage for how fragile safety is on the road, especially for Malik. Which brings us to that night in the gray SUV, a scene that totally changed the energy of the book.
The tension ramped up so fast once Malik got into that SUV. The driver's friendliness feels off from the start, like there's danger simmering right under the surface, and Malik senses it almost immediately.
When the guy pulls out the whiskey and then flashes a handgun, it's like Malik's worst fears snap into focus. That line, "I could kill you and no one would ever know." I felt chills.
It's terrifying because it isn't just a threat. It's a brutal reminder that Malik's invisibility can make him a target. He has to rely on his instincts, reading every micro-expression just to stay alive.
What gets me is how the book doesn't sensationalize the escape. Malik slips away near Eugene, but the ordeal stays with him. It's not just physical survival. It's about all the mental scars and the realization of how exposed he truly is.
Right, and that aftershock leads to his anonymous warning online. It's like he needs to warn others, but also prove to himself that what happened was real and not just some nightmare he can outrun.
Posting that warning was supposed to be protection, but when it goes viral, Malik's whole world flips again. Suddenly, he's in the harsh glare of media attention when all he wanted was to disappear.
There's this irony. His attempt at staying anonymous makes him more visible than ever. Reporters, cops, even strangers online want a piece of his story. He can't control the narrative anymore.
And then, those cryptic notes from the driver start showing up. It's such an unsettling twist, like danger has followed him out of the SUV and into the open, no matter how many people are watching.
That blurring line between safety and exposure really stuck with me. Malik's visibility is both a shield because people are watching and a weapon, since it attracts new threats and scrutiny he never asked for.
Funny how the very thing that could keep him safe also feels like a trap. That tension wanting to be seen, but not like this, echoes through the rest of his journey.
The novel doesn't shy away from what it means to travel as a young black man. Malik is constantly weighing the risks, how he's perceived, what he can say, even how much space he's allowed to take up.
It's exhausting, this double consciousness. Every ride, every encounter, he's doing calculations most travelers never have to consider. The book really nails how safety is never guaranteed for him.
And underneath it all, there's this quiet resilience. Malik's not just surviving physically, he's navigating all these unspoken codes. Even moments that should feel simple, like asking for help, are loaded with risk and suspicion.
The writing's so precise, it almost feels poetic at times. I kept pausing just to take in how the author captures Malik's interior world, his fear, his grief, but also these flashes of hope and stubbornness.
That emotional honesty really elevates the story. It's not just about one dangerous journey, but the cost of moving through the world when everything you do is under a microscope.
After everything, what really lingered for me was the way Malik's journey circles back to home, not just the physical place, but the act of daring to return transformed. There's so much courage in facing where you came from after everything's changed.
It's almost radical coming home after such trauma, refusing to let fear or grief define you. The story honors those quiet acts of resilience, the way Malik rebuilds himself piece by piece, even when it's messy.
All the lyrical prose brings out that mix of sorrow and strength. The book doesn't promise easy closure, but it does show how going back facing your losses and your story can be a kind of healing.
And that's what makes Safe Travels Ain't Guaranteed feel so true to life. The journey isn't just about escape, it's about the possibility of return, and the small, radical hope that survival can mean more than just getting by.
It's such a powerful debut. For readers who want more than just a thriller, something that lingers and asks real questions about safety, grief, and how we move through the world.